Why is it rental properties are not seen as passive income? Well, let's explain what passive income is first of all. Passive income is that you're investing and it's generating a return for you. You don't have to do anything at all and you get a return each and every month. That's essentially what we mean by a passive investment. So if you've got a property which you've tenanted out to a family, hopefully they're paying the rent every month, there's no real issue. Could that be considered passive? Well, probably you could say that's passive. Well, how much of a income do you need for it to really be passive and for you to really benefit from that? Well, the way the market is right now, if you're purchasing a buy-to-let property, the amount of deposit that you're going to have to put down and the interest rates that they currently are at the moment in terms of buy-to-let property, your profit margin is wafer thin. Then from that profit margin, your gross profit margin, you're going to have to pay the management agent. You might have some maintenance to deal with throughout the year. For example, a boiler repair could be £2,500, a replacement rather. You might also have some voids where one tenant's moved out and another one's going to move in. There might be a few weeks gap in between. And all of these things, when you look at this over the year and you look at your actual return, your net profit that you're making versus the investment that you've put in, i.e. your return on capital employed, is often very low. So although you could say, yes, it's passive that you're generating an income, in my mind, it's really not worth the effort right now. The market is such where buy-to-let is just no longer attractive. An example of what would be passive in this particular market when it comes to property is something like a commercial property. So for example, if I had a block of shops, for instance, that we let to a co-op is going to pay us a rent, say for the next 10 years that they've got that shop. That money is going to come in each and every month. There's going to be no effort, no work, no involved, literally no management, nothing to do on that property. That's what I would consider true passive income in property. Generally with property, there isn't much of a passive activity. It's one that you've got to actively be involved in. And the more you're prepared to do, the more effort you're prepared to put in, the higher and the bigger your returns will be. So for example, if you're doing HMO, service accommodation, flipping property, developing property, all of these things require more and more work than they do, say, for example, of investment as a commercial property in co-op or rented to a family as a residential property. But the returns are significantly higher in these other strategies than the ones where people look for where they might be completely passive. Hey, if you're enjoying these short videos that we're doing called Saj Dailies, then make sure you also check out our longer form content that we have on the channel. There's probably about 300 videos that are on the channel that we've uploaded over the last few years, and there's a lot more content uploaded regularly. And if you're enjoying it, then make sure you click on that like button. Also subscribe to the channel, but more importantly, leave me a comment. Let me know what it is about these videos you're particularly enjoying and particularly liking. And once you've done that, make sure you click on this video and I'll see you over here next.